this on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Well, you may have noticed that Joel Embiid hits the court a lot. He said, quote, "I've learned it during my rehab for the foot injury. The specialist told me to limit the impact on my body. Every time I'm in a situation that'll put extreme stress on my leg, I've got to dive or just roll onto the floor."
All right, Allie, thanks. Let's see some of the numbers here for Joel Embiid.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid make up the front court. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, Blake Griffin out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Ellington in at the 2. And the new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
There we go. You know, B.A., every rookie is different in terms of their adapting to the NBA. There's a grace period that we apply to rookies. But usually after about 25 to 30 games, you can get an accurate sense and feel for what this rookie is. Are they ready to be a solid contributor and make an impact? Or do they need more time to develop and down the road be the player that you envision them to be?
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And we know Joel Embiid knows that he's one of the best in the game. You love it when he challenges other stars and goes right at them on the floor. Embiid is a true superstar and super personality in the league.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Ellington, and the layup falls.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Grant, last season, Embiid declared himself the best player in the league. Not many echoed that statement.
Yeah, B.A., most fans and pundits will disagree with Embiid. It's hard to make a case for him. But that's the mentality Embiid has to have as a superstar. So who knows? In a few years, it might be true.
Now here's Wright. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Griffin against Harris. Griffin outside. And here are the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Griffin. Over Harris. Griffin's shot is off. It's Simmons with a drive. Counted. Good. Simmons has got his second basket of the game.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Grant outside. Pass to Plumlee. To the paint. Griffin against Harris. Here's Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Here's Simmons. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Oh, yeah, it feels like they're just 1 step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Griffin. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but he's got a long way to go.
Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
They're really working the paint now.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Timeout called the Pistons. You know, everybody falls in love with how Ben Simmons creates on offense. But as a defender, see Webb, he's top-notch as well.
Oh, yeah, Simmons has a great sense for pitching off passes and coming up with steals. Athletic frame lets him guard anybody. The kind of player that erases mismatches on defense.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Stewart. Jackson outside. To the inside. Clock at 4. Here's Rose. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
And that's almost effortless for Rose. Defenses can't be pleased that they allowed that look.
Here's Maxey. Takes it inside. That shot off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time. Rose into the lane. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
When you're a vet like Rose, you figure out ways to score inside, even as a guard.
The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. No good. Here's Dumboya. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Sixers on top. They lead by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out. Oh! You can feel the impact. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Dumboya. Well, Grant, as difficult a season as last year was, there were some bright spots.
You know, there were some bright spots, and obviously it was incredibly challenging last season with the COVID environment, with the death of Commissioner Stern and Kobe Bryant. Obviously, we were able to get back and resume basketball. Basketball was able to endure during that incredibly challenging time. But the announcement of that Hall of Fame class of 2020, the late, great Kobe Bryant, the legends in Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan, 3 young men who really helped carry this league in the 2000s. And when you think about all the excellence, all the championships, the MVPs, those 3 men really embody the excellence of the NBA during that period of time. So to honor and to recognize them was one bright spot during a very challenging time.
And off the court, Blake Griffin doing stand-up comedy, helping out writing TV and movie scripts. I mean, his entertainment career will continue even after he's done playing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Pistons ownership has set the goal to always field a competitive team. Coach Dwayne Casey has said that effort and togetherness are the bars he measures the team by. Win, lose, or draw. But guys, if the team struggles drawing attendance, that need to win games year in and year out will remain.
All right, Allie, thank you. Chris, Griffin is charismatic as it gets. That sense of humor comes through when you talk to him.
Yeah, in some ways it's contrasting with his physical style of play. I mean, maybe that's why he's gotten under opponent's skin, dunking on you and then having a laugh about it.
Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Have to keep this man out of the paint. Griffin, professional poster mate.
Howard, the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw good. Simmons.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Curry comes in for Thibault. 1:58 left in the first half of this one. Right outside. Pass to Ellington. Now here's Griffin. Pounded by Harris. Clock at 6.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Now here's Simmons. Pounded by Wright. And Embiid throws it down.
And this is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Grant, right side. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Ellington. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tries it from the top of the key. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Griffin outside. Lets it go. Plumlee down low. Embiid covers. Here's Wright. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The 76ers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Embiid drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Now here's Embiid. And the shot goes in. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
And that concludes the first half. The Sixers on top. They lead by 12. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, you got out to an early lead.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
The difference maker is Ben Simmons, playing with exceptional focus, single-mindedly attacking the hoop. His energy is boosting the whole team.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
Well, they wouldn't have been in his biggest hole if they rebounded better. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points. They'll be talking about that in the locker room for sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid make up the front court. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3.
And Wayne Ellington, the 28th pick out of that school from Chapel Hill back in 2009, is still earning his keep as a long-distance marksman.
Griffin's shot is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Tipped! And they're able to recover. Pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. And a long and productive career for Ellington. Something you know a little bit about, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And in Ellington's case, his shooting touch tends to age like fine wine so gracefully. That is his bread and butter.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. The Pistons shooting just 37% so far in this one. Right on the left side. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
And Simmons gets it to go.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Grant outside. Pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, what do you see as the qualities that make a good coach a great coach?
BA, with the modern player in today's game, I think great coaches that exist are relationship guys. They understand their players. They're great communicators, great teachers, know how to motivate and inspire. As the league has also become much more younger in the last 10, 15 years, there's definitely a point of emphasis on player development, teaching, and helping these young men grow on and off the court.
So it's Detroit now, trailing by 13. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. And he lays it up and in. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Rose. He has 6. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And Griffin slams it in.
Playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
And Simmons, here we go. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Over to the left wing. Here's Rose. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Embiid. Jackson against Simmons. Oh, there's the alley.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Stewart. The shot. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Simmons, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, I mean, you really have to whack to prevent the bucket. Yeah, and you have to credit Embiid with how he plays. Goes right at players on both ends of the floor. Never backs down from a challenge at the rim.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Rose. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons against Rose. It's Simmons with a drive. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
Pass to Stewart. Drives to the hoop. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Good on the shot.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Here's Embiid. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Sixers on top. They lead by 18. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Pistons shooting about 41%. Jeremy Grant out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. His first shot coming late. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Grant.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
On the wing, Green. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
And here's Detroit. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Grant outside. Fires from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Green. And here's Harris. Outside Curry. Green with the ball. Now Embiid. Plumlee pulls down the board.
You love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
To the left wing. Pass to Ellington. 5 to shoot. Wright attacking. And he gets it to go. Wright's got his first points in this one. And Grant, since the conclusion of your playing career, you've spent the better part of a decade covering the game on television. So what's been your favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, B.A., it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup, too, Grant.
Always.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Pistons. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Plumlee against Embiid. Back to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Pass to Griffin. Over Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Green, the pass to Embiid. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They need this. And the bucket is good from Griffin indeed.
Oh, yeah. That's the right way to play Griffin. Tough, physical defense, but even that isn't enough. If you let him get inside.
Green for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Griffin. And the shot goes down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Right, attacking. The shot comes out. Poke loose. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. To the left side wing. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Outside, Green. For 3. Court pass, no good. Right, outside. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.